Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's Battle Arena.
Hello. Thank you.
I'm gonna go straight into Champ Select.
And we have the standard Yasuo ban. Kassadin, do you think Kassadin needs to get banned at this point? I just had an amazing game with him, so I know what he can do, but is he a must ban?
Honestly, I don't fear him as much in solo queue or even ranked 5s that I used to, so
Yeah.
it's not a real problem, I don't think. If he gets rolling, of course he's a pretty nasty thing to deal with, but he needs a lot of time to scale and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have that stupid silence anymore, that helps.
I think removing silence from a lot of champions is just a way to get around the no counterplay.
Yeah.
For assassins, like, oh, if you have a silence, you're dead. What you're gonna do? It's so boring to play against if you're just one-shotting people. And we have what is his name? Gnar? Gnar? How do we say it? Gnar? Gnar?
No, I think Gnar with the silent G. But
yeah, like Django with a silent D. So Jinxbot, I think this is a cheesy feint by him because I think he's going to lock in another champion.
I haven't actually seen Gnar played at all. I've played a couple of customs myself, but haven't tried him out. He seems really hard to handle. So kind of could be a different setup. For once, Maokai maybe going jungle and Gnar going jungle.
Yeah, I think Maokai is better in lane just with his twisted advance changes. Just because he's a better gank setup than a ganker at this point. I actually faced him in the middle lane as Kassadin today, and he doesn't do well in middle lane.
He probably needs some melee guys to trade with. It's probably his advantage.
Yeah, and Kassadin can use Q. I max Q just to get my shield up as high as possible, just to nullify his what is it called, sapling toss, right?
Yep. But his kit is so strong for team fights.
Yeah, I think that's.
And we've seen so
that's a
much
big problem with him.
Yeah, both him and Alistar, we've seen them played all weekend and LCS playoffs, Gamescom.
Yeah.
It was pretty much the picks to go for.
I really like seeing Alistar back into play. I loved Season 1 Worlds.
Yeah. Set looks to be back actually. I've have my ass handed to me quite a lot by sets the last week since that change.
Yeah, I played him a couple of times as well. When you play him a lot, it gets really confusing when they switch up his ultimate. To be honest.
But once you get used to it, it's a better positioning to get into. Like when you're playing, I could give you an example from when you're playing AD carry, like Caitlyn. You usually use your net to push away from him and get away from him in team fights. But now he lands behind you, so now you have to like redirect that whole action. So
yeah, it's so much better for assassinating people and being this ninja guy. And I really like his ultimate. I think to make him like perfect, I think they should add more power to the proc of Death Mark. Like you need to remove some power from Q damage, but if you hit Q during your ultimate, you will do more damage subsequently, just to make him more of a burst assassin. And you have to hit those skill shots and take away some of his power in lane. That's just my opinion. I like to play him as he is now, but I think it's maybe a bit too solid for every laning. Like, you can lane against everyone.
Yeah. I would like to see that Alistair pick that. It looks like a strong team. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be, they're gonna swap. So it's gotta be at least jungle and our top lane with TP.
Yeah. I think Nord, I don't think he has a good spot at this point. I think we need to see some of the pros show us how to play him before I can really say anything about him.
I saw a video today where like montage of stream footage of pros playing him, and they all just complained. They said he was so shitty. It's like the same. I think it's the odd one. It's like a clip with him where he just goes, "Fuck me, I didn't catch the boomerang," and like he does that 8 or 10 times in a row. He doesn't catch the returning boomerang. It's such an annoying mechanic.
But isn't the odd one? Isn't he known for complaining, or is it just his appearance just looks like he's mad?
He just sounded they all sounded very upset with playing him, so not being able to handle the whole rage bar thing. So.
Do you want to do the introduction or?
Yeah, sure. So this whole Battle Arena thing is brought to you by 24's podcast, and you can find those guys over at tforcepodcast.com. Also, the LCS Rundown podcast has just been released on Stitcher as well, so you can now add both of those to your Stitcher playlist and keep up with what's going on at LCS. And then, of course, the T-Force proper podcast is the American podcast, and they have all the info about patches and stuff. So if you don't want to read the patch notes and get some other opinions, those are the guys. And then there's the Oslol podcast, Australian based, and they keep up with all kinds of stuff too. Oceanic League of Legends, which is, I think actually they didn't get the team through. That was Dark Passage.
No,
it was a Turkish
Dark
team.
Passage.
Yeah, they did have a team though, qualifying from the Oceanic. Yeah, so they are all, of course, also on Stitcher, and all of those shows are being streamed as well for Twitch streams as well. So make sure that you follow us on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all that good stuff.
The good stuff. Yeah, are we gonna play some no monetary bets on these teams? Who do you prefer?
Yeah, I like purple. That's a pretty solid Maokai. If he gets going, he's so tanky for mid and late game. Alistar is the same, and they have a strong assassin in Ari.
Yeah.
I don't see blue team being able to like prevent Ari or Fiora from getting to the back line. They pretty much have Blitzcrank and Elise, and it's kind of limited what they can do for their team. So I'm liking purple here. What about you?
I'm gonna go with purple as well, and feels like, I don't know, the Gnar pick just doesn't do anything for me at this point. I've seen him win one game, and that was, he had no impact on it whatsoever. He was just farming top lane, just not dying. That's what he does. Does he do anything else? I'm not sure. He's supposed to have a nice burst, but when you don't control the Mega Gnar, it seems like that mechanic is just, oh, we want to have a different champion, something new, and it doesn't really work out at this point. Maybe we will see. Also, something I talked about last week, we saw a lot of Kog'Maw play, and I was complaining about the Triforce because I wasn't used to it, and I was like, I prefer to go Blade first. I actually tried a lot of Kog'Maw this week just to get a hang of him, and I have to say I'm wrong. I have to go with the pros. Triforce, the Triforce on Kog'Maw is amazingly easy to play. If you want to learn an AD carry at this point, just go Triforce Kog'Maw and beat his artillery little thing. What is it? He's a monster of some sort. I don't know what it is.
I always refer to him as a butterfly.
A butterfly. It's because of the skin, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people pick that up on him, and I was kind of wondering that too. But I guess he kind of needs the proc off the ultimate, and then the move speed is probably pretty nice too.
Yeah. And the burst, you can actually go toe to toe with a lot of AD carries just burst wise with the Sheen procs over and over again.
Tristana here is probably my favorite pick for AD carry or marksman at the moment. She seems to have a really nice scaling into late game. Of course, she always had that, and she has the jump reset, which we saw Alliance play also in the weekend.
And Reckless.
And Reckless, of course. And they kind of teamed it up with the Kha'Zix as well, so they had like a double reset.
Yeah.
I don't remember if that was Alliance, but I saw one too.
Yeah, it was Alliance.
And they just jump, kill one, jump, kill another, and they just kept going. She's a really good champion at the moment.
I think Alliance is a good example of how you can do different team comps. Like playing Tristana mid lane. I haven't seen AD carry mid lane in a while. I've seen her a couple times in OGN Spring. I've seen AD carry support mid lane, but never AD carry solo. And of course you see AD carry going bot solo and then roaming supports everywhere. But otherwise, AD carry mid lane is kind of fun. Not for a Kassadin, but...
Yeah, it worked wonders against that Kassadin.
Yeah.
Froggen was so strong and relevant all game. But she does kind of suffer from like a weak early game. Tristana, I think. It takes a while to get the range going and the attack speed buff as well. So.
But she compensates that with her E.
Yeah.
That's so much damage, easy damage. Like you can't really do anything about it. And I've seen people do not do this. Do not use potions while you have Tristana's E on you because it's healing reduction. Yeah. I'm not sure. It shouldn't be used, and I've seen a lot of people do it.
And the same with supports. Don't if you're gonna top off your AD carry while like with a heal, like Alistar here, we're probably gonna see that a couple of times. Just wait till the Tristana E expires, and then.
You can also say that about Varus isn't played that much anymore, but his Hail of Arrows is also healing reduction. So if you play against a Varus, wait until your debuff from Hail of Arrows is gone, and then it's no problem. Just heal off that one. So we have a red start by Lee's and blue by Maokai. Yeah. Maokai was in jungle. And the old Shad is going like crazy. Typical solo queue style. We had 2 levers last week, so that was perfect solo queue experience, I guess. Otherwise, what do you think about the mid lane matchup?
Well, I don't really like it for Ahri before she hits 6. This could be a nasty thing getting stunned up, but she's just gotta watch her positioning.
Yeah.
But probably, like, after 6, she could probably just all-in him with a well-timed Spirit Rush.
And the bot lane, of course, hitting level 2 is Caitlyn, and Tristana just hitting level 2 creep after, so no problem there.
That's a hook. Flash use from Caitlyn.
It's a lot of damage down to Caitlyn at this point.
Yeah.
They could probably force this a bit more when Caitlyn's this low. Nice headbutt pulverized by.
Yeah, but he should have saved it for this.
Yeah.
It was a
Nice going Tristana with. Now she has to watch out for the creeps. Don't do a Victor as what is in the Triforce. Call it.
Oh, Alistar's going for the kill. Picked it up. Nice one.
Can't stop the cow. We love that champion so much. And we have a kill top lane.
I'm now trying to get out. It's gonna get twisted advanced. Oof. Yeah. Well, it's a lot of damage actually from those two, and they
Yeah.
with double buffed, of course.
Perfect to get in for Fiora to get that kill.
Yeah.
So she gets double up.
I'm just gonna rewind and watch what the. Yeah. Okay. So Elise was coming in for a gank, and she blind checked, face checked the try, I think, after.
And
And Mal-
Ori takes down Vigar in the middle for. She had like 10 HP left after popping a potion when Ignite was burning. So Ori is winning the mid matchup even before 6, so that's a good thing for her.
Well, she's quite ahead on CS as well. Oh, purple bot lane, they gotta be so careful with Blitzcrank in front of the tower. I think
Yeah.
actually when you're playing something like Alistar, it could be a Leona as well. But when you play against the Blitzcrank, those are both really good picks. But you gotta be 100% sure that if your AD carry is stepping out of line, like besides or not standing behind the minions, you gotta be there and stand in front because you're the one to get hooked, not your AD carry. So you gotta mind the AD carry positioning and then your own all the time. Like here, whoa, Blitzcrank almost hits it actually.
Yeah, and it's fight going top as well. Stana's putting down a lot of damage with double Dorans. And I think as Alistar, if when they're playing in the middle of the lane as they're doing right now, you can probably, if Caitlyn gets hooked, you can just headbutt away Tristana just for, then they have no follow up and Caitlyn can just auto attack Blitzcrank instead of getting attacked by Tristana and Blitzcrank. You can
Yep.
remove the AD carry from that fight. Tristana is having good time lost hitting at this point. She's almost 10 ahead, but Caitlyn has some creeps too.
Maokai's hitting, but they have no wards on blue side here, so they're gonna get caught. Tristana still has her jump up.
Hook is used as well. I don't think it's gonna be a kill. Wait, here comes Ori.
Ooh,
Ori takes it with the auto attack. Nice. Nice roam by Ori to follow her team instead of just keep farming mid lane. She pushed her lane and then roams. Perfect use of that champion. She's so strong in roaming situations.
and in top lane, Fiora hit 6 before the poor little Gnar and kills him.
What is it Mega Gnar and what is it just Gnar, the other one?
Yeah, just Gnar and then Mega Gnar.
So he's like a Digimon of some sort, I guess. Or could they evolve by choice? I can't remember.
I don't know.
They were digital monsters. They were pretty cool. Anyway,
There's a lot of fighting going on here. purple team's jungle.
I don't think Elise wants that fight actually versus
No.
Maokai.
He's low on mana though.
Yeah, and here comes Arya again. She has ultimate ready. But pretty nice warding by the blue team. Veigar has the bottom brush, river brush warded, so they spot Arya when she's roaming at this point. I think Arya can almost make the switch to sweeping lens next time she goes back.
Yeah,
just
and maybe.
for her roaming capabilities.
Oh, nice hook by Blitzcrank here.
Purple bot lane is thinking of pounding. But you can't see if Caitlyn has any. You can see runes and masters, right?
No, well,
No.
I could check it out on some third-party site, I guess.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Well, I would like to see Alistar be more better with his positioning, like standing in front of her when she has to last hit, or at least telling her that she has to be careful of her positioning
Yeah.
in some way, because it's like alpha and omega for these two in bot lane, because Blitzcrank is just hooking left, right, and center.
So Caitlyn is running 9 armor, 13 damage, mana regeneration, magic resistant lifesteal. 1 lifesteal quint, so she has 1.5 lifesteal.
Oh, almost outplay mid lane here.
Becomes 1 for 1.
Yeah, both actually flashed and tried to like outplay each other, so worked out okay, I guess, for both. Fiora's going in on a nade here.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, she has the damage. Holy
Yeah.
smokes!
She doesn't even have to use her ultimate. We've seen Fiora in solo queue games. Just when you have a good Fiora, it's so difficult for a team to handle her.
Yeah.
Because they're not coordinated enough to keep her CC'd. And for CRO, this is going to be a tough game for blue team to get back into. I think if Fiora can pick up a Banshee's Veil or something, so Veigar can't CC her, I think that would be a good pickup for maybe third item or something.
Yeah. I like the Gnar he picked up Ninja Tabis on his first, and that's a really nice thing against her, so it's probably the best he could buy.
Yeah.
Oh, Ari gets stunned here.
That's dangerous. But nice charm to counter that as well.
She's going straight for DFG, and it looks like Veigar is maybe Athene's, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So she's when she gets DFG, she's probably gonna have the upper hand on him.
Yeah. Or just ignore him and kill bot lane.
Yeah, roam.
Because the blue bot lane is still winning out pretty hard.
Yeah, she's
Caitlyn is actually doing a pretty nice job CSing despite the pressure from blue team. Charm misses.
It's a
So
risky
much damage.
play. And they have
If
no
that
mana.
charm landed, it would have been a kill, I think.
Yeah.
But that's how it goes. It was a nice gank. It was good warding by the blue team as well. They knew Ari was coming as well. they're gonna miss a lot of creeps into the tower. And Fiora's, she's keeping the pressure on Gnar. She's not letting him freeze that lane. He's not freezing, he's actually auto-attacking, so he doesn't want to freeze.
He's not that far behind in CS actually, so he should be able to pick up some decent items, but of course he has the 4 kills and the CS, so...
Yeah, and here comes the pirate.
Yep. Tristana should use a jump here, get away.
She could probably lifesteal that.
Yep. Tristana's doing a nice job kiting on the tower here.
Her jump?
Wow, the damage.
Spider. Yeah. Kind of went in one-on-one.
Yeah, they... Sorry. They did all they could, I think. But
Yeah.
Blitzcrank didn't get the silence off on Fiora, I think. So she had to... She started her ulti when she got in on the tower.
Yeah. But the gold isn't that much for purple team.
But they could have probably dragoned.
Yeah, they should have gone dragon instead of tower diving. Sorry.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing as last week, going for kills instead of going for easy free objectives.
Yeah.
Because even if Gnar TP's down to a dragon fight 5v5, Fiora would have stomped a 5v5, so...
Yeah, they're still gonna win that fight straight up.
Yeah.
She goes in, find Gnar in the jungle. He's not getting
That
anything.
Might be a dead cow, yeah. That's bacon for everyone.
He ran into Blitzcrank and Tristana in bot lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue team's warding is actually amazing around the purple team's blue buff and dragon. Have a lot of vision in that area. They could probably force something.
Oh, the flash hook from Blitzcrank. Ari did a really nice job getting out of that though.
Yeah.
He has to flash after it. That's one thing. If you can force a flash, you would always want to do that, even though you're gonna die.
In most cases, I would say that blue team should force dragon, but if they can kill Maokai, yeah, now it's a dragon. Go dragon, blue team, come on.
They have Gnar with his TP still up, so if purple wants to fight, they could still do it here.
Tristana needs to come and help, because I think Fiora can probably go in versus them if she doesn't get CC.
Yeah, and Alistar has his ultimate up.
Yeah,
so
Vigar's used his CC, so this can be a slaughter.
Yep.
Yeah. Here comes Gnar, and Tristana is doing damage from the back line. Nice slow by Gnar. That's what he does. He gets away.
Yep.
He gets away.
Get used to it. Eight 0-2 now on Fiora.
Is that a dead cow again? No.
Oh.
11 HP. Oh my god.
Why didn't he heal?
I think he tried to heal, but that's a shutdown, right? Yeah,
Yep.
500 gold. And the Digimon is back in the game. Double buff.
But what is he building? Triforce? Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that cute little lurvy thing. It's like the second Teemo.
Yeah. But I think maybe more annoying in some ways. The ways that he jumps around. At least Teemo can't jump. He's just stands there and it's annoying.
Yeah, but Captain Demo, you gotta hit.
Yeah, that's
Gotta
pretty
hit
annoying.
that.
Give you that. So gold, pretty much even. 500.
It's actually a lead for blue team now.
Yeah.
First time in the game.
Behind on kills, but ahead on gold. Slight.
That dragon helped out a lot.
Yeah. Oh.
That's Caitlyn. I think purple team is doing a lot of strange things at this point.
Yeah, they have very little wards around here where they just went in. Alistair and Caitlyn, they went through the river and they have one ward on the inside of the dragon pit here, and that's not going to give you any vision.
Yeah, and the strong thing about purple team at this point is Fiora, and when she's not around, you really don't want to fight. Because then it's even. It's not like they're ahead without her.
Oh, nice play by Veigar here. Sets it up. Here comes the tanky Meganar. They're not gonna want to fight. Tristana is looking pretty good too. She's 150 CS and 6-2. So she picked up Infinity Edge first.
And I like that the blue team is grouping and trying to force things as a group instead of split pushing and spreading out, because then Fiora gets even more power if she's alone with someone. Yeah,
exactly. She's just gonna, if some of them goes into split push, she's just gonna follow that lane and assassinate one of them, and then it's gonna be a 5v4 team fight the next time. Here she goes again.
Yeah, now we see how strong she is.
I don't know why Veigar and Blitzcrank should try and defend this in this tower. They should have let the tower fall and then waited for the team to regroup on the second turret.
But Elise and Nor still had a lot of HP. They could have helped defend the turret instead of jungling.
Guess they walked into lane to get some farm.
Yeah. That's a good pickup, I guess, for the team, but blue team still in the monetary lead. And with a big vision lead, it feels like they're doing a good job warding. Now Fiora picked up her static shiv, so now she has even more burst.
Yeah, at least she's probably gonna pick up some armor soon. She kind of has to, because she's the one who has to deal with it, and of course Blitzcrank too.
What if Veigar can lock her down?
Oh yeah, they can combo her.
Yeah.
Really easily.
She should really pick up defensive item at this point. She's going for more damage.
Probably Last Whisper.
Yeah. Then she should probably try to split push to get away from Veigar. Just so get away from the CC and just kill everything else.
I don't really get the Last Whisper at this point. It's not like they're stacking too much armor yet, or at least they actually just picked up 2 armor items.
Yeah.
But she could probably get Brutalizer, and that would be
enough.
And then tanky for the rest of her build.
Someone's DC'd. DJ MC X Mars talking in the Twitch chat. Someone is DC'd. Is it Maverick again? I hope not.
My feed, everybody's still walking around.
Yeah, but we're 3 minutes after.
Oh yeah.
Nice stun by Veigar.
Wow, that's
just... Look at that Tristan stun, yeah.
2 autos and Alistair, he's on half HP.
That's a nice block by Blitzcrank as well, taking care of his carry.
Nar split pushing. Fiora's gonna have to deal with that, and it's gonna be a team fight here.
I think blue team has the advantage this team fight before it can burn up Veigar.
Nice, excellent play by Veigar here.
Yeah.
Here comes Caitlyn. Oh.
think Tristana can kill Maokai. I think
Yeah.
they should be very careful at this point. Yeah.
Them resets.
Nice
Caitlyn.
job by Blitzcrank covering the escape route.
Yeah.
Really nice job. That was a waste of flash by Elise though. The spider would have killed her, or Tristana would have.
Well, Fiora did get Gnar in the 1v1 in top lane. So that was probably the best purple team was gonna get.
I actually
guess-
think Fiora should have stayed
Yeah.
at the dragon fight.
Definitely. They would have had possibly an ace or like a really good team fight.
Yeah, it would have been a dragon,
Yeah.
and they would have won the fight. Instead, they got Gnar, and Tristana is getting.
Oh,
So
careful, Elise.
difficult to
Get
do
out of
that.
there. You just a ward. Get out of there.
The cow.
Excellent play by
Oh.
Blitz.
Yeah,
Pops his talisman.
it's a bit unlucky. He didn't really know the range of his W, the headbutt, so he pulverized before he could W Alistar.
Yeah. It's still kind of hard to hit.
Yeah, shit
combo.
happens when you party naked, I guess. I did it a couple of times in ARAM, like 2 hours ago, so I know how it feels. There we have the pause. This is the thing. We do not have like the solo queue down, because we can pause.
Yeah.
We should really remove that and have it just go 4v5 to get everyone raging on each other.
I don't think you can get these guys raging. They're so nice in the chat all the time.
Yeah.
Well behaved.
Yeah, I like it. Report incoming. Tribunal hype. Yeah. Blitzcrank is trying to get him infuriated. And Jinxbot is trying to blame her charms on lag again. Well, this is sad. But I guess we can look at the items.
Yeah, we talked about Fiora possibly picking up a defensive item, and it actually looks, to me, it looks
Yeah.
like an Infinity Edge.
It
I don't-
does.
And that is just, it's
Crazy
gonna be
damage.
insane damage. But honestly, if you don't get to use that damage, what's the point?
Yeah, you
What-
saw her
once-
getting blown up by Blitzcrank's ultimate.
Yeah.
Like a couple of minutes ago.
When
So-
you're this far ahead, you should help your team by building some tanky items so you can survive. I would probably go GA, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking Banshee's Veil first, but they're just gonna focus her anyway. The GA would be excellent, I think, at this point.
Yeah,
Good stats too.
I think as the same goes for Tristana. If she can get the Blade Rune King into a Banshee, or possibly a Quicksilver Sash to get away from the Charm.
Yeah.
It's a really good pickup because I think Ari or Fiora needs to get to Tristana and kill her possibly immediately, just to have a chance in a team fight at this point, because she's so far ahead of everyone. I think she's even more far ahead than Fiora, just because it's Tristana and her range and auto attack reset power is incredible.
Jungle wise, we have Maokai completing his damage, Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, and he's probably gonna pick up a what's it called? Gotta help me out.
Frozen Heart or Randuin's Omen?
Roundons, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
one. But at least picked up,
Yeah, she picked up Frozen Heart. Yeah.
and that's probably probably the best thing she could have done right here against the Fiora.
Yeah.
She's gonna need some health at some point, but it's a decent item.
I think Maokai should have probably gone Frozen Heart as well, just to get the attack speed debuff on Tristana. Then now she has to auto attack him, but the aura would have helped a lot.
Yeah.
Veigar gets a pick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a... Whoa.
Chop down 3.
That's even without DFG, that damage.
Yeah. And Blitzcrank, he's also picking up the Frozen Art, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter where Fiora goes, she's probably gonna be attack speed slowed. And and if she goes in for Tristana, it's probably just gonna be a Blade of the Rune King debuff, and then she's gonna just jump away. So
Hopefully for her.
hopefully for Tristana, but the team fights kind of depends on Purple being able to do like a good engage with Maokai and Alistar, and then so Fiora can get some time to roam around and get the picks she wants.
Yeah. And
And,
for blue team, just protect Tristana.
Yeah.
That is all you need to do. And we see, as I was talking about before the game, when Nar's team is winning, he's top lane and not dying.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job pushing in here. So they're gonna have to, Purple has to force a fight, and they're trying to here. Alistar Maokai coming in.
But Ari's in the back line, a lot of pick potential is gone
Yeah.
when she's not in front.
Fiora has to go deal with this top lane, or somebody has to go deal with it.
I think they can send Caitlyn to get some farm.
Blitzcrank looking for the pick here. Excellent play, blue team forcing a fight now. Kinda have to get the focus down.
Fiora is stunned, Veigar, nice.
Yeah, Fiora comes in
Nice
with
stun.
exhaust here. Nice play, Tristana.
Is it a Quara?
Yep.
Yeah. They can probably finish.
They need to help him with this top lane inhib. Just screw the mid tower and go top inhib.
Oh, mad life.
Oh! The charms! The charms! Excellent play, Auri.
That is
So worth.
not bronze or anything. That is diamond play. Those reactions by R those are amazing. Really nice play.
They got everything they wanted here, blue team. They forced a fight, initiated on the tanks and guided them around for like 20 minutes before the damage dealers got into the fight, and by then was all over.
They have to rush Baron. They have to rush Baron.
True.
Tristana is still dead for 2 seconds. They have to do it. But have you seen the Reddit post? Who's the real MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Blitzcrank exhaust on Fiora.
That did all the difference.
Yeah, it changed the outcome of that fight. Kill at least good work before taking the Baron.
Here we go. Blue team ahead on gold here by like 7,000.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna be a tough one for purple. They should. At least they got the burn.
Did they give blue buff to Gnar?
Yeah.
For what?
I have no idea. For the cooldown reduction on the abilities that he's not gonna use anyway. I don't know. I have no idea what to think of this champion. He has potential for some great CC if you can time the Mega Gnar. Purple or blue team, sorry, go for dragon here.
Yeah, but now he went into Mega Gnar and I don't know, he can't control it, so it's so strange. Like he was Mega Gnar, that Mega Gnar, and then he's back to Little Gnar when purple team arrives. So strange.
He does have a pretty decent attack speed steroid on the W.
Yeah.
And that combined with Blade of the Ruined King should give some really consistent damage in team fights. But then that's only in like his normal form. When he swaps over to Mega Gnar, he loses the attack speed steroid. So
Yeah. So Purple Team needs to pick off Tristana. It's their only way of winning this, I think. And Blitzcrank is doing a nice job making sure that that ain't gonna happen. Clearing wards. How many sweepers do we see? We see 2, 1 blue trinket for Tristana, 2 for purple team, 2 for blue team.
that's probably okay. Like at least 2 people had, and Blitzcrank already upgraded his trinket too, I think.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. And everybody's well, some teammates are still like at least still buying pink wards. She actually just put hers down here by Baron.
Yeah. But I think the more sweepers you have later on, you win so much. It's like rock, paper, scissors. In the beginning, yellow is the way to go, and then red just takes over when you have the money to buy wards. And blue doesn't get any power until late game, it feels like.
Oh no, be careful. Nice hook.
Nice hook.
Tristana jumps in the action.
Boom.
That's pretty much the team fight over
Yeah, that's the game.
for purple
Veigar
here.
picked up Fiora, so that's the game. And we see what happens when you have a fed top laner who doesn't execute the game properly. Like, they should have gone for that free dragon. Instead, they tower dive bot. They could have gone so much. Could have gone differently.
Yeah. And in the team
Say the
fight,
least.
she doesn't get any of that lovely damage off.
Yeah.
She gets in exhausted, and then nothing happens because one of the tanks is already dead before she arrives, so she can't really depend on any of them.
And
Nice
let's
hook.
just keep landing the hooks.
GG blue team. Well,
And
we both said purple, and what happened? Holy shit. We are the worst.
yeah. GG.
GG, that was very well executed, and I'm gonna not single-handedly but almost give the credits to Blitzcrank and
MVP Blitz.
and Veigar in this game, because they managed to, every time Blitz hooked somebody, Veigar instant killed them, and that's really important. And Tristana of course was on them, but that's all they needed to do, because they were, if they got in a team fight where purple engaged on them, like probably they had no real kiting potential. Tristana could jump, and that was kind of it. So they were very dependent on getting the picks on the damage dealers, and they did it every single time.
And that fight by blue buff, it was a stun by Veigar on Fiora, and then when she went in, just before her ultimate went off, Blitzcrank came in with the exhaust and saved Tristana's life. That was LCS big play. So I'm gonna start a new game, I guess.
Let's do it.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it all. Okay. Boom. No, don't sing. Sorry. But it's a good game.
Very nice.
I think they focused a bit more objectives than usual. Like they try to push stuff instead of just.
And it looked like everybody on blue team, they knew when to fight. They knew when Gnar was pushing top lane, somebody has to deal with it, and it's probably gonna be Fiora. And if they don't have Fiora in the team fight, they're gonna be screwed. So
Yeah.
that was kind of the way it went at that, especially at the dragon fight. They kind of forced it, and they saw that she was going top, and he was at their inner turret. So they pretty much destroyed him in that team fight.